What's going on, guys? Billy Rains here, and in today's video we are going to be comparing CFI to KLLM, right? So just going to do a side-by-side comparison on a couple different things, and then we're going to get out of here. Alright guys, before I get into the video, I would appreciate if you guys hit the like button. Helps me out a lot. Helps people see the video, all that stuff. I'd appreciate it a ton. Just hit that like button, smash it, whatever you want to do. Alright guys, so the reason we're talking about CFI versus KLLM is because last night I did a live feed, and one of the questions I got asked right before I ended was I should do a comparison of CFI and KLLM. Now I'm going to do my best to compare the two, but honestly, in my opinion, there isn't a real comparison. What do I mean by that? Well, see, KLLM is reefer, CFI is drive-in. I liked CFI a lot more. Don't get me wrong, for what I wanted, KLLM was better, but in my humble opinion, as a over-the-road company, and look, I can't really compare them because I haven't driven a KLLM over the road. So basically all I'm saying is it's not going to be a super fair comparison, but I'm going to do my best to do a comparison between KLLM and CFI. So what are the different ways you would compare a company, right? So the equipment, CFI was pretty much all 2019, 2020 KW T680s, right? Across the board. They didn't come with fridges. They came with inverters, but not fridges. I think maybe some of the newer ones did, but I never seen that. And I had a 2019 and a 2020. Never had a fridge in any of them. Wasn't a problem because I had a fridge, and I don't know if that would matter to you, but this KLM, when I first started, I was in a 2017 Freightliner Cascadia. Once I got that truck to 450,000 miles, A, I started having problems with it, but B, they took me out of it and put me in a brand new 2021 Freightliner Cascadia. Now, they also have brand new T680s, but if you get a 2020, it's going to be a Freightliner most likely. If you get a 2021, it's either going to be a Freightliner or a Cascadia. Another thing about CFI, CFI's trucks all come outfitted with Sirius XM radio, which you may not think is a big deal, but if you're driving out west and you don't have any cell phone service or anything like that, the Sirius XM is a great add-on. So they also came hooked up for CBs and everything. The CFI did. So if I had to give the edge, I would still give the edge to KLM. They just, I mean, it's the fridge for me that they come with it. It's the inverter. It's just, I don't know. Freightliners, I like Freightliners over Kenworths. I loved my T680, but to me, Freightliner's better. So it's really, and like I said, KLM has got some T680s now too. So it's kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a wash. All right, the next thing I'm going to be comparing is the terminals, right? So in my opinion, there's not really a big comparison on this. I went to all the terminals and most of the drop yards for CFI. With KLM, I've only been to Jackson, which is their main terminal, and Lancaster, which is technically FFE. The one thing I'll say about KLM and Jackson is they did have a barber, which CFI did not have at their terminal. CFI had a kit, had food at their main terminal. Jackson didn't, as far as I've seen. The store at CFI was better. Their shirt quality better. And it was everybody was more accessible at CFI. I've never done the maintenance in Jackson, so I don't know about that. But CFI, every time you went in there, you were pretty much getting some maintenance done. So they took really good care of their tractors. But when you would come in to the terminal, you would be getting held up for a inspection, and then 9 times out of 10 you had at least one tire that needed to get changed. they kept really good maintenance of their vehicles. Like if I was ever going to buy like specifically a company truck, it would be a CFI truck. Very well maintained trucks. Although I don't know, because I kind of like Freightliner more than T680, so it'd be a hard decision. All right, one positive I will definitely head and shoulders above that KLLM has on CFI, right? KLLM has much better trailers. So when I was at CFI, I don't know if it's still this way. If it's different, let me know. They still had some older trailers on the fleet. In some of these trailers, they had the bar that you had to turn to the side, lift up, and put back over to slide your tandems. Some of these bars were ridiculous. I had one of my buddies almost break his arm trying to pull it up, and he slipped off and hit his arm so hard he almost broke it. I still have a scar from one of them right here. You see that little spot right there? That's from my skin getting knocked off from it. So yeah, KLM has the air release that all reefer trailers have, where you just pull a little thing, goes tss, so much better. One of the big differences is CFI is dry van, KLLM is reefer. So why does that matter, right? Well, the difference is, in my opinion, is the dry van is going to pay a little less than the reefer. And you can even see that at companies like Crete that do both. Their reefer divisions make more than their dry van divisions. Because with reefer, you're not going to get as many miles. You're going to be sitting more. I mean, you'll get detention, but detention is never going to equal up to getting straight miles. And dry van is a lot of dropping hooks. CFI was a lot of dropping hooks. A lot of the places we went had a ton of trailers. But here at KLM, I do a lot of dropping hooks too, but that's because I'm dedicated. I think a lot of times reefer doesn't do as many dropping hooks because it's fresh product, so it's not going to be a big change. I mean, it's not going to be there's not going to be a lot of dropping hooks. One thing I will say about both companies is both of them have pretty much been spot on with what they said they were going to do. Both of them have given me the miles. Like CFI, they promised 2,500 miles a week. I didn't get 2,500 miles every week, but I averaged 2,500 miles. And I've got videos where I talk about that. There's one down in the description, a review of CFI. But KLM promised more home time, so they've done that. I mean, I get at least 2 days off every week. Now, they're not always on a weekend, but it's always at least 2 days off. One of the biggest things about the two companies, for me, is home time. And like I said, I can't speak about how home time is with KLM because I've never been over the road. But CFI, I would have to stay out 5 to 6 weeks to make sure I had enough money saved up to comfortably go home. That was just a me thing, and I have a lot less bills than most people, so I never got that. But I would stay out at least, and usually I ended up staying out about 2 months. And it is what it is. I mean, it's an over-the-road company. If you're not wanting to be home a lot, CFI is a great company. KLM is a little different, right? So the reason I'd have to stay out like that is because when you go home with CFI, usually you mess up 2 weeks worth of pay. With here, it's all guaranteed. So as long as I'm doing exactly what they tell me to do and taking the home time when they tell me to take it, I get a guaranteed pay. CFI never really gave me guaranteed pay, right? So I never got the guarantee, a guarantee there. And as far as I know, the only dedicated route that I knew that they had was the Tractor Supply Company out of Waco. KLM is a bigger company, I think, so they have a lot more dedicated freight. I know they have this one, which is Sanderson Farms, the one I'm on, and then they also do Tyson up in Arkansas. Oh, another thing about both companies, KLM offers a lot better bonus. So it's $5,000 spread out over 2 checks. So at the first check you'll get $2,500. And the second check you'll get $2,500. I believe the referral bonus is also $2,500 paid out after you've been here. Like, I think it's on your first, after you run your first load, the guy who referred you gets a $2,500 referral bonus. I'm not out here trying to get referral bonuses, so I don't know the specifics on that, but I mean, I may not even be here that much longer, so I mean, if you want to throw my name on there, you can. Before you do it, get with me, because if I'm gone, I know people here, and you can put their names on the application. That way, here's a big thing, guys. Anytime you go to a company, try to find somebody there so they can get a referral bonus. I mean, at the end of the day, somebody should be getting, if the companies are giving out the money, somebody should be getting it. People hate on referral bonuses and trying to recruit people. I'm never going to try to recruit you to come here. But yeah, if you're going to go somewhere anyway, you might as well give the bonus to somebody. But like I said, I'm not trying to recruit you to come here, because I don't even, who knows what tomorrow's going to hold me. I may not be here forever. But if I'm not, I could probably find somebody. If you're going to go to CFI, let me know. I'll probably find somebody who can get that referral bonus. CR England, I don't think I know anybody else there. But yeah, always give somebody that referral bonus. It's just the right thing to do, guys. All right, if anybody works at CR England, and because I was thinking about it after I made that last clip, put your information down below. Maybe if somebody sees this video, I don't know why you would, and you wanted to go to CR England, maybe you could just ask for somebody's referral code down below. I don't know. I don't know why you'd go to CR England. If you guys want any more comparison videos between companies I've been to, let me know. Next one I'm going to do is probably going to be CR England versus CFI, or CR England versus KLLM. Let me know. Had a lot of fun doing this. It's a little bit longer than usual. Sorry about that, guys, but hopefully the information is good. Anyway, guys, like I said, the video is a little long. Check out the description down below. There's some pretty good stuff down there. Like if you're interested in investing, there's Robinhood link down there. I got like a $200 free stock the other day. Baller. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.